we all at Golden Boy wish you, Erik, much success, and we know when the fight is going to be over on September the 17th, we will have a new world champion, new WBC world champion, and he's going to be from Tijuana, Mexico. He is going to be Erik El Terrible Morales.
Buenas tardes.
Obviously, when we first talked about fighting on this card, we were thinking about an opponent that wasn't easy, but something not as difficult as this. And then after that, we found out that it was going to be for the world title, for the WBC world title, and the WBC ordered Jorge Barrios. And for legal reasons, he wasn't able to get out of Argentina. And then I was informed that I had to fight someone in the top 10, someone that was eligible to fight for the world title. And once again, we were looking at videos, studying different opponents, and I've seen a lot of the comments on Facebook, some of the websites, that I'm crazy. And yes, I want to confirm I am crazy, but crazy for what I do. I've always done it with dignity. The same thing with the last fight with Maidana. I heard a lot of comments. People were saying that I was crazy, that I was going to get killed. And there was a moment there, for about a second, that you guys were convincing me. And the reality is that I went back and yes, I am crazy. But I'm crazy for what I do and what I believe in. And I looked at videos of Matthysse, and we studied him, and we saw that he's a very strong fighter. He can hit very hard. And a lot of the comments were obviously negative, and why is Erik doing this? And we don't understand him, why is he doing this? And it doesn't matter if people understand me or not, because this is, after all, it's just a sport. And I do it with a lot of love. A lot of heart, and I feel that this is the fight that people want to see, the public wants to see. It's going to be a better fight. When people ask why, and sometimes I don't even know how to answer. I say I don't know why either, but I just know that I love to do it and I want to do it. And the Mexicans, we're going to have a great party and we're going to celebrate because I will be victorious. Thank you.
So my first question is, your fight against Marcos Maidana in April was a grueling fight and a courageous effort from you, a courageous performance. Many people thought that you won, but it was a tough fight physically. Was there any thought to take an easier opponent for this fight in September?
No, it was a difficult fight, but because of my eye.
Right.
Outside of that, it wasn't a difficult fight. I didn't get hit. I wasn't pressured. I wasn't close to losing or getting hurt. So, with all respect, I don't know what you mean as far as physically being hurt, but today I feel great, I feel good, and I'm ready.
I was just asking you, did your body have to recover at all after that fight, or are you saying that his body probably had to recover more than your body?
2 weeks after the fight, I was back at the offices of Golden Boy to see what was my next fight. They asked me, when will you be ready? I said July 30th, a rematch with Maidana. Maidana's answer was it was too soon, it was too big of a fight, too tough of a fight for him. So I was ready from that point on. With the exception of the eye that needed some time to heal, I was ready to fight. The fight's now been moved to September, I'm ready.
So your next fight is not a rematch with Maidana, it's this fight on the co-feature really to Mayweather-Ortiz against Lucas Matthysse. Do you believe that Matthysse has earned the right to fight you and has earned the right to fight for a world title?
I'm no one to say if he is, in essence, should be fighting for the title or should be fighting for me. That's up to the organizations. Right. He's very highly ranked. He's a very difficult fighter. He's a very strong, tough fighter. So they asked me, you want it? And I jumped. I just said, how high? Let's do it.
He is strong like his countryman, Marcos Maidana, but Matthysse is, I think, a better technical boxer than Maidana. How do you believe this plays out in your fight? Is it going to be a different fight than the Maidana fight?
I see it very good. I am bad when I'm circled around the bad, but I am the best when surrounded by the best. So I look at this fight as a very good fight, and you'll see.
Okay. If you beat Matthysse, which I know you have every intention of doing, you make history for Mexico. You win major titles in 4 divisions. Will you feel like you're the real WBC junior welterweight champion, even though that belt was stripped from Timothy Bradley?
But it's not stripped. It's it's not being held.
So what's the difference? I mean, does that mean is Bradley become the mandatory to fight for the belt again?
Could always fight Erik.
Or if he vacates, then he becomes the champion.
Okay.
But it is for the world title. No, definitely. Look, he was given an opportunity to defend his title. He hasn't defended in a long time. My understanding is the WBC sent him several letters to see what his intentions were of defending the title.
Right.
He never even responded to them. So they put him champion in recess. Now, whoever wins this fight, he has the opportunity to fight him right away and fight for the title without having to make merits or anything, because obviously he is a good fighter and a good champion.
Yeah.
Now, we went down the rankings. I'm the highest rated, number 3. We went down the rankings. Other fighters were not available. Some already had commitments, or some weren't going to be ready in time. The next available fighter in the rankings that was high ranked was Lucas Matthysse. So this is worthy of a title fight.
Okay. And last question: would a fight with Timothy Bradley interest you at all down the line?
You know, we'll see what my obligations are at the time after. Right now, my mind is set on one thing, and it's 100 concentrated on that. We'll see what happens after that.
Okay. Erik, wish you all the luck in the world. Thank you very much.